Alrighty, so this is video number 2 that we're going to do, just kind of some more of my musings as I kind of just use it as a little bit of an outlet. Dad is still currently in a coma, but makes small, slight improvements, and so it's kind of a long run thing. So I continue to do this just as a little bit of an outlet, but also to kind of just connect ideas, like I said in my previous video. So I probably won't do a little quick intro about my dad being in the coma every time, but for me, it's helpful and beneficial. It just kind of gives a little bit of context for the video, and maybe why I'm doing some of these videos. So kind of remember him, kind of helped me emotionally. But anywho, I just kind of read through a couple Psalms today, and I wanted to look at Psalm 1, verses 1 and 2, and then also Psalm 5, verse 3. So let's look at Psalm 1 and 2, and I'll just read it real fast. It says, it's pretty short. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. This is kind of a neat little verse, and so I just want to look at this too, and let's look at the very beginning. It says, Blessed is the man. Well, what man? Well, the man that does these things. And there's a little bit of a progression here. It says, who does not walk, or stand, or sit. So does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. The first thing that kind of pops in my head with that verse is, who's your friend group? My father always told me, show me your friends, and I will show you your future. And as I look at this verse, the man who doesn't walk with in wicked counsel, doesn't walk with what the Bible's calling sinners here, and doesn't hang out with these mockers, that man is blessed. And so blessed is the man who does not do these things, but then it flips over to the other side as well. So who does not do these things, but does do this. Blessed is the man, his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on the law he meditates day and night. So he's delighting in the law of the Lord, and he's meditating. So he's not walking, standing, or sitting with these deplorable people, or people that could be a poor influence on him. I've heard it said that you're kind of the average of your 5 closest friends, but doesn't do it. He kind of keeps these people in an appropriate circle, but he does delight in the law of the Lord, and he does meditate day and night. That man is blessed. So that's just kind of my musings there. And then over at Psalm 5 in verse 3, it says, in the morning, this is kind of a different topic, but in the morning, O Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my request before you and wait in expectation. And what kind of hit me as I read this verse is, if I pray in the morning, oftentimes I kind of forget what I pray about. I make sure to write them down so I can remember. And so I don't wait in expectation. That's not something that I do. I kind of just like, yeah, God, help me do this, help with this, please make this situation, help, 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 help. And then I don't really wait in expectation. It's almost just like I'm wasting my breath, shouting at the air. It's not something I want to work on personally. Is make these prayers, but then also wait in expectation. I think of the person. I forgot who it was. It was individual. I believe it was their son, and they came up to God and was like, if you can do anything, please come and help this child out. And God looks at him and says, if, like, of course I can, kind of thing. And he's like, you need to believe. And the guy says, I do believe, but help my unbelief. And that's kind of what I think of here when I wait in expectation. Lord, help my unbelief. I say these things, but I don't really wait in expectation for an answer. So kind of tying it back into a little bit with my dad and his coma, I've really been praying a lot for my dad, but I haven't really been waiting in expectation. And so that's something I'm trying to do working forward. So my encouragement for you today is, don't walk, stand, or sit with wicked sinners and mockers. Delight in the law of the Lord. Meditate day and night. And then in your prayers, if you do pray, wait in expectation, like you see in Psalm 5 and verse 3. That's all I got for today. We might make some more of these moving forward, but they're kind of therapeutic for me, so I like it so far. And hopefully it is encouraging and beneficial to those of you who may happen to stumble upon this video, and maybe be in the same situation. Who knows? I don't know how many people are, in the same situation, but, encouragement can be very broad to many different situations. Anywho, keep it easy, and until next time.